is my money going to where it should go, or where World Vision is telling me that it is going, right? Growing up, I never realized that's how miserable we are. It was really tough, not knowing where your next meal is coming from. Raising my kids here in Canada, every time, we're in the table, oh, finish up your eggs. Like many, many years ago, 6 of us is finishing up 1 egg.
Growing up in the Philippines during the 1970s, Edgar Gonzales is one of 10 children in his family and knows exactly what it's like to experience poverty as a child.
I remember we only have little stones, tiny marbles to play with, empty milk tin cans, but we were so happy. Forgive me if I become a little emotional. I know this is many, many years ago, but every time I go back, I felt something.
At 6 years old, Edgar's father passed away, and shortly after his loss, Edgar became a sponsor child through World Vision.
I remember the excitement every time we hear back from our sponsors. Special seasons like Christmas, back to school, even birthdays became extra special because of their generosity, kindness, and love. When you have seen generosity from the people who never even need to worry about people from 1,000 miles away, you will see love in a different context.
Looking back at his childhood, Edgar vividly remembers a particular holiday that was made better through the help of the nonprofit organization.
We have nothing. That's tough. This is tough. Yeah, I remember there's one Christmas, like we have totally nothing. And then here comes a call. Come tomorrow morning, Christmas Day, we have some fun. Come to the church, from the sponsorship money. We have this for all the kids. You would imagine how thrilled I was when I first got my first G.I. Joe toy.
World Vision transformed the way Edgar views life, and after migrating to Canada 20 years ago with his wife and 3 kids, he realizes these values are just as important to his family.
I've experienced love, unconditional generosity, and now Maria is teaching all these kids in Korea, impacting them in a very positive way. Ella went to Jamaica 3 times already for the mission trip in the church.
Working as an accountant most of his life, Edgar decided it was time for him to give back to the organization that gave him opportunities. So he joined the team at World Vision Canada as Senior Financial Analyst.
The impact of the help that you provide to these kids, the transforming power of child sponsorship to the children, to the family, and to the community itself. You never know what will happen after 40 years.
Edgar's celebrating his 40-year milestone at World Vision, working towards making a difference for kids like him in developing countries. He hopes by sharing his story, more people will recognize the power of sponsorship.
I would honestly say World Vision is still transforming me. Not just during those days, even 40 years after.
To learn more about sponsoring a child, visit worldvision.ca.
One thing I know for sure, World Vision has not only given me bread, shoes, or toys, but hope, self-respect, and inspiration to be the person God wants me to be. Sorry. No, that's amazing.
For Go Saskatoon, I'm Janella Hamilton.